The cryptocurrency market is now reaching its turning point. It could be for the better or for worse, depending on the crypto you've invested in. If you didn't know a lot about your current cryptocurrency, now is the perfect time to research more into it, or you might potentially lose a massive chunk of your investment. And with that in mind, today we'll talk more about XRP, its future, and why I believe this coin is about to take off even with the current market trends. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Money Side, where we let the money do the talking. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and let's make this money together. This week, XRP is on a downtrend, and it seems like that all cryptos also have a significant drop. That also includes the crypto king, Bitcoin. One of the main reasons for this drop is because Gary Gensler, the SEC chairman, went on TV announcing that he will be coming for cryptocurrency exchanges. But he was clear that not all exchanges need to get worried, only the non-compliant ones. If I owned any exchange right now, I would probably be worried about this man. That's because his team has been trying for months to mount a case against Ripple Labs for selling unregistered cryptos when the company launched. So if your exchange has had any discrepancy issues in the past, you probably have something to worry about. All in all, I believe in the legal justice system to pass a fair judgment. And that also includes Gary's recent attack on crypto exchanges. If your company has any issues, the regulatory body must follow the due process even to prosecute any exchange, no matter how small the company might be. Additionally, I'm not entirely sure what Gary plans to do, but I believe that he will go only after exchanges that operate in the US. So if your customer base is not in the United States, you have nothing to worry about. I might be wrong about this, but share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Gary will go for crypto exchanges in the US or worldwide? Another reason for the massive drops in the crypto market was this report of the outages on the 8th of May. Most users reported the outages, but now all trading platforms are back up and running. Either way, that's bound to have a significant market drop. And that's why we are all seeing the red candlesticks on all markets. But hey, a few bearish movements can't shake a connoisseur trader, right? And if you add deep market research of a coin before investing in it, then you're good to go. Of course, those are only my thoughts on the matter. I got a lot of text since XRP touched the $1.30 mark seeking my advice on whether to hold on to the coins or not. Straight up, I believe that XRP is closing in on that $2 mark soon and could reach $5. And if you are a scalper, then I would probably advise you to take short-term profits. That could help reduce any losses in your day trading and possibly help you increase your portfolio. But for long-term holders like me, XRP is still and will continue to be a good investment. We've seen severe market crashes that this slight bearish trend couldn't even begin to shake any XRP enthusiast. So I say let's continue holding, since this coin has a lot to offer, more than just your ordinary crypto token. Anyway, instead of speculative ideas, I'll use a bit of information to back my claim. You know the drill. Speculative analysis is void without any evidence to support it. The token was initially designed to cater to the fast cross-border transactions between corporates, banks, and government bodies. That said, we are privileged to even leverage on this coin before it heads on to its bigger goal. Without a doubt, this coin will revolutionize the central banking system while creating an ecosystem that works for both crypto and fiat enthusiasts. The best part about XRP is that it doesn't shun fiat currency. Instead, it actually smoothens its transition to make the fiat and crypto world work together. That's an entirely new perspective for the whole crypto world and could potentially lead to the existence of both fiat and crypto. Yes, investors can no longer deny that cryptos are the future, but since most traders have staked a lot on fiat currency, they can't leave this mode of exchange that has existed for centuries. That has made it incredibly difficult for most companies to adopt the crypto world into their systems. But check this out. With this new balance that XRP is creating, there's no need for such investors to be skeptical about the crypto market anymore. Unlike most altcoins, XRP has a practical usage outside the realm of spot and futures trading. The crypto is designed with a solid mission and roadmap to the future. The crypto and Ripple Labs company are now in talks with central banks to implement their private ledgers that could lead to the creation of a new central bank digital coin. That's a real-life practical usage for this coin that could revolutionize the world's central banks, unlike other coins. I'm not about to defame any cryptos here. I just want to get a point across. So bear with me as I share my line of thought. Why do you think it was easy for the Shiba Inu coin to be created? Well, my perspective is that Dogecoin got its fame mostly because of Elon Musk. So the Shiba Inu is currently riding on that wave. Aside from Elon Musk's future for Doge, this coin barely has any practical use. That means if Elon today chooses to back another coin, Doge will instantly drop to significantly lower lows. On the other hand, it's challenging for anyone to create a replica of XRP because it has a solid mission for greatness and not just hype. I'm not saying that Doge is a lousy investment. Don't get me wrong, but at least don't put all your eggs in one basket, because if it drops, you might be in real trouble. Anyway, let's finish off the video by checking out the technical analysis. Now we're examining the 4-hour time frame. Friends, as you can see, the price is near the support level of the larger triangle. Now is a good time to buy, but only with stop loss below the level. It's not clear whether Bitcoin will go for a third fall, so don't rule out the possibility of falling XRP also. I repeat, if you want to enter, do it only with a stop loss. If we look at the daily perspective, XRP once again lost steam during an approach to $1.60. A correction began on Wednesday as bears put pressure on the support areas at $1.50 and $1.40 respectively. The news that Tesla had suspended Bitcoin payments for its electric vehicles sent the market in bloodshed, led by Bitcoin's drop under $50,000. XRP could resume uptrend towards $2. The retreat from highs close to $1.60 embraced an anchor at $1.33, reinforced by the 50-day simple moving average, the SMA. This anchor brought back some semblance of stability in the market and prevented Ripple from exploring levels down towards $1. At the time of making this analysis, XRP trades at $1.35 after bouncing off the critical support. On the upside, a delay is expected at $1.40, but once the hurdle is broken, XRP bulls may start lifting to higher levels. The Relative Strength Index, the RSI, reveals that the bullish grip is becoming stronger. This move comes after the trend strength indicator bounced off support at 45 and is currently moving toward the midline. A continued movement toward the overbought region would affirm to investors that the slightest resistance path is upward. It is worth mentioning that XRP is not out of the woods yet based on the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD. For instance, the MACD line's divergence under the signal line keeps widening, insinuating that the bearish outlook is apparent. Therefore, it calls for caution and waiting for a validated break before going all in on XRP. Write in the comments all your questions and instruments of analysis which you would like to see. Trade safely, my friends. As always, please keep in mind we are not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comments section below and let's have a conversation. Thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to click on the subscribe button below. Turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.